Hey everyone, and welcome! Today, we're taking a trip right to the heart of Portugal to explore a wine region that's having a serious moment. Tejo. This is a place where an ancient river is shaping some of the most exciting, authentic wines you can find anywhere. And, get this, often at a truly surprising value. This invitation from a sommelier who lives and breathes this region, it really sets the stage perfectly for what we're about to do. We are going to uncover the secrets of Tejo, a place where history, nature, and some incredible, forward-thinking winemaking all come together in the glass.
So to really get what Tejo is all about now, you've got to understand where it's been. I mean, people have been making wine here since the Romans. For centuries, it was the wine cellar for Lisbon. But for a long, long time, the focus was all about quantity, not so much quality. The really crucial part is what's happening right now. It's a full-blown renaissance, with winemakers rediscovering their unique land and native grapes to make truly world-class stuff.
And at the absolute center of this whole rebirth is one single powerful force of nature, the Tejo River itself. Seriously, it's so much more than just a body of water. It is the very soul of the region. It defines everything from the dirt under the vines to the final taste of the wine in your glass.
Okay, before we go any further, let's just lock in a key term, terroir. You hear it all the time in the wine world. All it means is a wine's sense of place. It's everything, the soil, the climate, the hills, the sun, all working together to give a wine its unique personality. And in Tejo, the river is the undisputed star player in creating that terroir. So how does it actually do it? Well, think of the river as giving the vineyards three incredible gifts. First, it's like a natural air conditioner, protecting the grapes from crazy heat in the summer and deep freezes in the winter. This lets them ripen slowly and evenly, which is key for complex flavor. Second, for thousands of years, it's been dropping off all kinds of different rich soils. And third, its presence alone creates all these little microclimates, which is the secret to why so many different kinds of grapes can grow here and be happy. Now, these three gifts don't just create one big, uniform region. Oh no, they create three totally distinct terroirs, or subregions, right along the riverbanks. Each one has its own vibe, its own personality, and produces completely different styles of wine. So come on, let's take a quick trip through each one. All right, our first stop is south of the river in a place called Charnica. I want you to picture a landscape that's hotter, drier, and all about sandy soils. It's a classic sun-drenched environment. Now, what's so cool here is how you can literally taste that environment in the wine. The sandy soil doesn't hold much water, so it forces the vines to dig really deep for nutrients. That struggle means the vine puts all its energy into its grapes. And what do you get? You get powerful, bold red wines with a ton of structure, just packed with concentrated fruit flavors, and those rich tannins that tell you a wine can age beautifully. Okay, let's hop across the river to the north where I'm telling you everything changes. We're in Baiarola now, an area of rolling hills with a totally different feel. It's cooler, a bit more humid, and the ground beneath our feet tells a whole new story. The secret weapon in Bairro is the soil. It's this mix of clay and limestone. The clay holds onto water, which is great in dry spells, and the limestone gives the wine this amazing minerality. You combine that with a cooler climate, and it keeps the grape's natural acidity high. This translates into wines that are pretty much the polar opposite of Charnicas. We're talking elegant, complex wines with this vibrant, zippy acidity that just makes them pop. For our last stop, we're heading right down to the river's edge, to the flat, fertile plains they call Campo. This is ground zero, where the river's influence is the most direct and powerful. The soils here are unbelievably fertile. It's basically centuries of rich stuff the river has dropped off. And happy vines in rich soil, well, they give you generous, flavorful grapes. You can think of these wines as the most direct expression of the Tejo River itself. They're fresh, super aromatic, and just bursting with this youthful, vibrant flavor. Honestly, they're just so easy to drink and really capture the joyful spirit of the river. So we've seen the stage, right? These three incredible terroirs. But a stage is pretty empty without its actors. So now let's meet the stars of the show, the native grapes that make Tejo so special. Let's really get to know these four. For the whites, you've got Fernão Pires. This is the aromatic soul of Tejo. Think big, beautiful aromas of orange blossom and tropical fruit. It's like a bouquet in a glass. Then there's Arinto. This is the backbone. It gives you this laser-focused citrusy acidity and helps the white wines age gracefully. On the red team, Touriga Nacional is the undisputed queen of Portuguese grapes. It's intense, perfumed with violets, and packed with dark berry flavors. And finally, Castellone. This is the friendly workhorse of the region, making these lovely reds full of strawberry and raspberry with super soft tannins.
But the cast is huge. What's so amazing about Tejo right now is that winemakers are playing with this entire palette of grapes, blending their local heroes with international stars like Syrah and Sauvignon Blanc. This incredible diversity is what lets them create such a huge range of fantastic wines, so there's literally something for every person and every meal. Okay, we've journeyed through the history, the land, and the grapes. Now for the best part. Let's bring it all together and talk about what this means for you when you've got a glass in your hand.
After everything we've talked about, what does a Tejo wine actually taste like? When you see that bottle on the shelf, what can you really look forward to?
The region really excels in two main styles. First, you have those incredibly aromatic and fresh white wines, perfect for a sunny day. And second, you've got these structured, elegant red wines that have real complexity and depth. But hey, don't sleep on the rosés. They are so vibrant and fruity and just plain delicious.
And these are food wines through and through. Those zesty whites are a no-brainer for seafood, salads, or local cheeses. The big, structured reds can stand up to anything. Think roasted lamb or rich stews. And the rosés, they go with everything from grilled chicken to pizza. And if you get a chance, try sweet Locoroso wine with one of the local egg-based desserts. It's a perfect ending. And this brings us to maybe the most crucial point, and honestly, Tejo's best-kept secret, the incredible value. Because the region is still kind of being rediscovered, it offers an absolutely insane bang for your buck. You're getting authentic, unique wines that taste like a specific place, but without the crazy price tag you'd find in more famous regions. This is your chance to drink way above what you're actually paying. So, from its ancient roots to its modern-day comeback, from the sandy plains of Cherneka to the cool hills of Bairro, everything in Tejo comes back to that magnificent river. This is a region just bursting with diverse, delicious, high-value wines that are just waiting to be explored. So really, the only question left is, isn't it time you discovered the river of wine?